The episode opens with player 246 regaining consciousness. The female guard quickly kills the doctor and disguises herself before he can see her. She eyes the doctor's discarded mask and uniform. Meanwhile, the hide-and-seek challenge begins as the red team enters the arena. A 30-minute timer is set. It's revealed that different doors require different keys: circle, square, and triangle, and the players are fortunate to have all three types. Gi-hun chases what he thinks is player 388, only to mistakenly confront player 197. He later sees the real player 388 escaping across the arena. Players 124 and 333 corner player 235. As he begs for his life, saying he has a wife and child, player 333 insists they kill him together. They do so, showing the growing brutality of the game. Elsewhere, a blue team is ambushed. Player 120 defeats a red guard in a tough fight, stabbing him to death. Player 100 betrays his teammate to a red player and steals his key after his death. Player 388, wounded in a chase, fights off an attacker but gets stabbed in the leg. In a separate room, the blue team hides. Player 222's ankle is injured, and her water breaks. Player 007, searching for enemies, discovers a hiding player. A brutal fight breaks out, and player 203 saves him by stabbing the attacker. Back to player 222, she gives birth with help from player 149 and player 120. They cut the cord using a knife hidden in player 149's hair clasp. A red player enters but is killed in a struggle. Another red player witnesses the scene and leaves without interfering. This turns out to be the exit room. Player 120 goes back for the others but is killed by player 333, who locks himself inside with a mother and baby. Player 044 continues to wander, guided by voices she believes are leading her to safety. She finds a door labeled way out but lacks all three keys. She marks her path with blood to return later. Player 100 fakes being dead using blood. Player 124 almost stabs him, but is distracted by player 333. Player 044 steals from player 100 but ends up teaming up with him when she realizes he's alive. Elsewhere, Gi-hun tracks player 388 by following a trail of blood. The blood ends abruptly. Player 388 is hiding nearby. They eventually clash again. Player 125 continues to search for justice for his fallen friend. He meets player 044 again and kills her during a hallucination, mistaking her for player 124. Meanwhile, the mother, player 149, uses keys from player 120's body to open the exit door. Player 007, her son, finds them and threatens to kill her for survival. She stops him just in time by stabbing him. As they embrace, a red guard arrives and kills him. The game ends. The next scene shows result of the game last played as we get to see some members of the blue team dead. A player of the red team uses this opportunity with a knife to try to kill a soldier. He was eliminated immediately. Back at the dormitory, we heard the cry of a baby as player 222 walked out. The next scene show player 246, who was rescued back then disguised as an armed soldier. We heard a buzz at the dormitory, and the players were congratulated on passing the fourth game. The result of the game was then announced, and the current number of remaining players is 25. The total price increased to 43.1 billion won, and each player is to receive 1.724 billion won. Another round of voting took place to determine if they are to continue or not. The next scene shows the VIP happy about them not only watching from outside but can now participate. We then saw a drone been launched to an island in the search for the venue where the game is played. Back at the dormitory, the players are to vote from lowest to highest, with which player 39 was called out first. The vote ended with players choosing to continue the game, and player 456 chose to abstain yet again. As a result of player 246 being rescued, an investigation took place to find out what happened down there, as Soldier 5, 7, and 25 are all dead. They suspected a gunfight, claiming Soldier number 16 killed them all. Meanwhile, player 246 was already given a key to number 16 quarters. Further investigation took place as they checked the surveillance camera to know which soldiers aren't in their quarters. They were surprised to see number 16 in his room. They requested for number 16 to be brought out after the lights are out, and also number 11, the one who rescued him. Number 11 sneaked up to the manager, giving the orders with gun pointing to his head. She made her demands, and it looks like an escape plan, Then it dawned on him player 246, who is currently number 16, and soldier number 11 knows each other. The next scene shows the people in search of the island getting closer to discovering the venue where the game is played. The next morning, number 11 was given her food together with a key to the boat as requested. The manager, still confused about what happened in the operating room, ordered a soldier to get it checked thoroughly. Back at the dormitory, we heard a buzz sound from the door. The soldiers came along with a coffin this time. Then we found out one of the players committed suicide. Now at the operating room, they found out number 16 is dead, confirmed through the scanner, and number 11 is responsible as she put number 16 body in player 246 tracksuit to confuse them. Number 11 and number 16 were put to control the outer perimeter as they embark in their quest to escape. At the dormitory, as the fifth game is about to begin, the VIP watching the game instructed that player 222 child should be involved in the game. As the fifth game commenced, they were informed about the rules of the jump rope game, and each player must make their way across the bridge while jumping over the rope as it swings. To pass the game, they must reach the other side within 20 minutes. Player 456 advised player 222 to leave the baby, and after she make it across, she can come get her baby. Just then they were informed that every single player must make it across the bridge within the time limit, implying that even the baby is a player and there are no exceptions. There were contemplations about who was going first. Just then we saw player 124 make the first move. He started great but was later eliminated. Player 456, together with player 222 baby, he made it to the other end of the bridge, giving other players hope. The episode 3 came to an end as we get to see an utmost betrayal from player 96. He made it to the other side of the bridge, but intentionally pushed player 312 off after making it. If you want more episodes, please like and subscribe. Thank you.